Hey everyone, it's Amy Schmidt here at eXp Realty, and I just finished enjoying some lunch. And while I was eating, I watched a couple YouTube videos, including one very interesting one put out by Jon Flynn, a friend and colleague in the Niagara region in Ontario. John's a real estate agent there, and his videos are super informative. I always like to know what's going on in the Ontario market because we have such a large number of people from Ontario moving to Alberta. It's good to know what's going on in their market. So I like to keep tabs on that. And the best way to do that is follow Jon. So his video today, just put out about an hour ago, was an interesting one talking about all of the properties that are in foreclosure. And some staggering numbers in the Toronto area. So I thought, gee, I should pull a report for the greater Edmonton area and see what we've got going on here as far as foreclosures, because I haven't heard any, gossip in the pipeline that we're seeing crazy high numbers in, those type of listings. So here's what I just pulled up. If I look at the greater Edmonton area, which covers the capital city as well as all the suburb and some rural areas outside of it, 49 properties in foreclosure. I narrowed that down to the city of Edmonton, and it gave me a number of 32. Taking a closer look, 31 of those are active. One is pending, which means it's got an offer on it. 4 of those were listed in the last week. 7 of them are single-family detached properties, while the rest are condos. How long have these been on the market? They range from 4 to 169 days. So an average of 45 days, these have been on the market. Now, people have this misconception that, because I have people reach out all the time, can you send me a list of foreclosures? Absolutely, I can. And I'm more than happy to show them to you and even sell you one of them. But you're not gonna save like big money. They're listed at market value. The banks work with a realtor to get the property sold for market value or as close to it as they can, not just what is owed on it necessarily. That being said, if you'd like a list of the properties that are in foreclosure or bank owned and for sale right now in Edmonton or any of the outlying areas or all of the greater Edmonton area. I also cover Camrose, so an area in central Alberta. I can get you a list from there as well. Just let me know. You can contact me direct. My contact information is in the description below, or you can leave a comment and yeah, we'll get in touch and I'll get you that list. But anyways, I just thought that was interesting. So thank you, Jon, for that video. I'm also going to put a link to Jon's video in the description below. You guys can check it out. Be sure to give him a follow. Even if you don't live in Ontario or specifically the Niagara region, it's always good to know what's going on across the country, in my opinion. But if you don't want to follow along and you just have questions and it's easier to give me a call, you do that. My number is 780-243-8346. And again, all of my contact information is in the description below. And I can't wait to chat with you. Have a great Friday and a wonderful weekend, everybody.